It's Jessie here. Welcome to the channel. Big up new subscribers. Welcome. Hello, if you're coming back, you know that I love you. And if you're completely new and you clicked on my face, maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe not. Okay, guys, so I'm going to do a bit of a stream of consciousness today. I've come to a lot of these videos being like, whoa, I've had an insight and I want to share it. And that's cool, that's good. But I want to surprise myself. And I want to see what comes out my mouth. So we're going to see. I did find a shadow yesterday, which I'll share with you because I always like to find a shadow. And I was just talking to my housemate about this when life brings challenge or difficulty. And how uncomfortable it is, because usually I think what's happening is life is challenging us to change our beliefs in some way, whether we're presented with a mirror or with the other side of the coin or whatever it is, a challenge. Oh, am I being asked to look at things differently, to expand my truth? Maybe this belief is relevant in some places, maybe this belief in others. And it's uncomfortable, but someone's called it, I heard, the growing edge, like where you're expanding actually, but it feels, and it's like our mind wants to know. So it doesn't feel uncomfortable, it knows what's happening, it's in control of the situation. And I had a good laugh with my friend yesterday about like the mystery of life. Like, we don't want to know. We actually don't want to know what's going to happen. Like, I'll use my personal example at the moment with this guy that I've met, and I think I'm falling in love. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, and if somebody told me, okay, yeah, this relationship's going to go on for 2 months, 1 week, 2 years, 8 years, 15 years, and you're going to have 3 kids. If somebody told me any of the, like, what was going to happen on the timeline I'm on, it would totally kill it. Where's the magic? Where's the wonder? It wouldn't be, we don't actually want to know. The whole point is, the whole mystery is that we don't, and it's almost like we're creating it anyway. You know, I heard this, and I'm going to share this too. We see all these films where people go back in time and they're really afraid to change one little thing because of the butterfly effect, and everything changes. And why don't, this, where I heard this, they're saying, why don't we think about that, our present, in that way? That one tiny thing we could do now will affect the future, rather than the past affecting the present. It's true, huh? Can't argue with that. We create the future now in this moment. Little tiny things. Anyway, that's cool. So I've decided, like, as much as my mind likes to know because it feels uncomfortable and it wants control of the situation, actually the beauty is in the magic and the mystery, not knowing. And we can somewhat influence it with our decisions. Or maybe not. I don't know. I actually don't know. Who cares? I'm in love. Fuck it. No, it's really interesting. I was talking yesterday about love and expectation, and if I'm able to love without expectation, and part of me wants to challenge myself to see if I can, and then part of me knows I'm not ready. I'm not secure enough in my understanding of romantic relationships to be able to love without expectation. I think it's possible, but I don't think I'm there yet. Do I want to push myself to see if I'm ready, like jump in at the deep end? Or should I be a bit more responsible and use my mind and think, don't want to bring the past into the present. I don't, but it's useful information, isn't it? Is it? Should we just drop it all? Everything that's ever happened, gone. Start afresh. We can do that, I think it was Brené Brown who said, I think, don't quote me on that, but she said, it's gone now, what did she say? Oh yeah, you have absolutely no commitment to be the person you were 5 minutes ago. No, you don't have to do that. It says who? you can change at any moment. I love that. I love that. It makes me feel excited. So the shadow that I found is I kind of don't take in compliments. And it's not that I do to a certain extent, but not a lot. And I'll tell you why. I thought it was because I thought if I took in compliments easily, I will just as easily take in negative comments, because it's coming external. So I would always take it with a pinch of salt, to be honest. I'm like, it's really nice. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I don't. And I keep it there. Like, okay, well, that's yours. Thanks for sharing. That's yours. Because I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to be puffed up, and I don't want to be puffed down. And I was talking to my facilitator, and he gave me a compliment, and I was like, yeah. And then I came up with reasons. I was like, well, it's not just me, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And he questioned me. He was like, why do you do that? And I was like, honestly, I try not to take compliments in because I don't want to be arrogant. I do have this capacity to lean towards arrogance coming from a place of insecurity, and I've worked on it a lot. But it you know, I can be honest about that. It's in me. And so I said that. I was like, I don't want to take it in too much because I don't want to be arrogant. Or I don't want it to go to my head. And then he insisted. He was like, well, I'm saying this. This is the reason I'm giving you this compliment. It's because I came up with an idea in the group chat of my family on the course. It was like, and he was like, I think it's an amazing idea because of this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And then I realized I felt really understood, because the reason I gave the idea, and even the excuse I gave, like, oh, it's not just me, and actually it was selfish because it's my own. It's not. I had considered all of those points he had made. I was like, this is a good suggestion because of all of these reasons. And when he clarified that and pointed them all out, I was like, oh, he actually does see me. And what I realized is I have a belief that nobody will really understand me. Maybe I talked about this yesterday. Anyway, I've been really stopped because I feel arrogant now. I feel like I'm being judged as arrogant, even though it's okay. It comes from insecurities, so I can forgive myself. It's not because I'm trying to be better. It's because I feel bad about myself, and I need to be gentle with that. So it's okay if I judge myself as that, or even if others judge me. That's okay. Anyway, I let it in, and actually I felt really seen, and I have an expectation of not being seen truly deeply. And when I was, it felt really good to let it in. And then now this guy that I'm bloody falling in love with did the same thing yesterday. He gave me a compliment, and I was like, oh, well, you know, it's this. And he was like, okay, and he really responded and listened and held that experience for me and mirrored back what I said. And he was like, and also awesome for this and this and this and this. And he clarified it. And I let it in. And I was like, I feel so seen by this man. Like, he's seeing what I offer. And I don't think I always let that in. And I said yesterday, like, I get upset when I don't feel seen by people. And I think I'm not showing them. But now I've had 2 examples where people are seeing me for little actions that I'm doing. It feels really good. Maybe it was just me needing to see me, and now it's being reflected. I don't know. Anyway, I actually don't care. It just feels good. I feel good today. I feel so good. I'm like full of love. I love these days. I really do. Anything else? Midweek, Wednesday, November 2024. I'm going to leave it there. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Let me know thoughts down below, or for the stream of consciousness. And if you liked this for some strange reason, hit subscribe, join the tribe. See you in the next video. Have a beautiful day, beautiful life. We've got this.